Why the fuck not? Let's just record it all. Let's record my failings and my winnings and win fails. So I'm back in the server. Several people who I played with Gary's Mod like a decade ago are going to jump back in also. Oops. You're just skulking around? I am eating goldfish, so this might be a mukbang recording. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm currently here to make a barge, a transportation barge. Just to dump shit on, and then we could pick it up. Like, I went with this crane that's half over the water, half over the ground. I don't think I'm going to do ground transportation in this, my portion of this, so I'm just going to go and say, fuck it. And Hiboto over there, who's an asshole Hiboto, wants me to make it engine powered, and I'm just like...
Yeah, because that's what you should be doing. What happened to you? What happened?
Do we have solid tubes or not? Are they all hollow tubes?
No, cylinders.
I kind of wanted pontoons.
Actually, cylinders are very tiny.
Why am I getting... Wait, why am I getting pop-ups like I've never played Gary's Mod before?
You can disable that somewhere. Go to somewhere. Where the fuck is that?
I'm going somewhere. I'm somewhere right now.
Users sandbox setting. Yeah, Q menu, top right, utilities, and then under the user tab, click sandbox settings and click on
Hints?
uncheck
Hints?
hints. That's
Yeah.
what I meant to say. Hints.
Like, I don't know, my game started in full screen, which I definitely don't have it set to, so I don't know what it was doing. I think the tubes 48 are the biggest tubes. They
It
are
was being Gary's mod.
normal tubes. Let's check normal tubes, how big these normal tubes get.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna
we
just
got
have to
big
make tubes with end caps.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got big ass tubes. That's too big though. I think that's tube big. Tube big. Well, now we're back to the point where, like, I don't think a submarine is possible due to the fact that floating props are now fucking stupid. But I should be able to do a pontoony thing. Does it float by default? Yes, it does. How's that not falling over? Physics engine fail. That should have rotated over by now. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I gotta do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Just whip the stacker out. Whip out that stacker. And let's fuck with the settings. We want at least 3 of these. What the fuck is that noise? I haven't even spawned anything yet. I'm just ghosting the stacker and I hear the collision sound already. What the fuck is that?
What?
I'm just recording it. I'm just like pointing the stacker tool at it and it's like, ah!
That's bizarre.
Welcome to fucking Gary's Mod. Alright, we're not doing down. Let's point at it. We'll live through the fucking sound. Behind, left. We've got a gap. We got to reset. We're going to go right so we can go back there. Like, it doesn't have to be that big. That's probably fine. We did 3. Did we weld them? No, we didn't weld them. So now we got to fucking weld them. Or I could put a major prop in the center and then weld it. You see, they're going for like, we're going to build like the old days. We're going to go and it's going to be the greatest thing. And it doesn't matter. Just build like with your heart. And I'm like, you assholes want to put all these things on the map at the same time. And try to use them? Well, guess what then? We cannot do that if everything is like completely complicated and built with like individual timbers and shit. That ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna try to do Very basic structural builds. If I want to get crazy with the complicated motors and stuff, as long as I can sit still, like a boat's a problem because a boat will just rock in the water all the time and cause to fluctuate like a motherfucker. So I'm low-key building the simple boy builds on purpose to not destroy the server. So let's see. Goldfish, by the way. These are the multiple colored ones, and sometimes the green ones do not taste good. Just point that out. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna go for 1. Down. If that's right and that's down, then I need front. Yeah, look, I did it right. And we're just gonna grab this fucker and slide that bitch over. And since we haven't placed the thing, we're just sort of guessing. That was a really good guess of mine. And since we don't have anything welded, we can just do that. And now we've got a nice mirrored... I'm building a barge, right? I'm just building a barge. I may have to... This is actually going to be good, because this should settle down in the water a bit. I don't have legs to see if I'm actually hitting the water. But I could always add more props in these spaces with buoyancy if I needed to float harder. Although we're only putting very lightweight 600 pound or 600 kilogram goldfish are killing me things on. So now we could weld. And unfortunately we cannot parent. I don't think you can parent floaty objects. Hey, can we parent floaty objects?
What do you mean floaty objects?
Like, if I just put the pontoons in this boat, which are currently 8 props, if I made them floaty and then we parent it, there's no physical constraints, it'll just not work, right? Against the wind. I need a half closing. Do I have one of those? Do they even sell one of these? I thought I saw one. I don't want a triangle. I want a, like a half circle to close off the tube. Huh. Why is it generating icons again? I may have to do spheres. I guess spheres would also work. Oh, wait, it's got to be in here. We have these. Yeah. So there we go. I need 96. 144. 132. 84. 96. I'm going to need 4 of these. Actually, I'm going to need 2 of them, and then I'll just put them... What's it called? So we're going to precision, move... Rotate after moving, because it's definitely not going to be the right thing. With a snap distance of 15. No, we want a snap distance of 0. Rotate 22.5. Freeze target, no collide target. We're just moving them. Oh, Jesus. I thought you disabled the ability for me to pick up a prop with the use command.
I can re-disable that.
Please re-disable that, because I just hit myself in the face with the prop.
Well, freeze that for a minute, and I'll disable it in a second.
There you go.
Okay, that is definitely not the orientation I'm looking for. Undo. That was weird. Collision boxes are doing weird things. I'm probably not going to snap her. Actually, if I snap this, it shows me on the right place. Snapping that did not put it in the right place, so I'm just going to not do that. You fucking cock. Fuck. Yeah, sometimes you gotta just be like slightly, like look right there, It's the wrong way. Okay. And now, actually, if I want to be super ghetto about that, like, I know what I just said was like, hey, we could do that, but I could have these, like, be sectioned off, like, boom, 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 like 5 of them. If I really want to, like, increase the prop count for no fucking reason. Where is that actually putting that? Oh. I don't see it at 140. Okay, wrong direction. Down. No. Front. Left. Right. Okay, we're going right. We're going to go into this menu. We're going to go here. We're going to go... I have a pretty good view of it from here. That should be the same unless I fucked it up on both sides. It's not. And I'm just going to weld every prop to the main body, which is usually the way you do mechanical things. You don't weld this to this and then this to this. This gets welded to that. That gets welded to that. Everything gets welded to one main huge body chunk. I gotta continue consuming goldfish because it's the day after Thanksgiving. And I can't eat more turkey. I need to eat crackers now. Even with that gap there, that's fine. I don't care. I should make this a paddle boat. All right, what is your opinion on a old school steam powered paddle boat? Is Bishop in the server? Why are there just explosions?
No, my wife is sitting on my lap shooting guns.
God, every woman's the same. Just blow shit up.
What are you asking? How are you gonna make it steam powered though?
No, shut up. It could be done. It would require an accumulator. If you wanted to fake steam, you would have to have a fuel source. You have to basically have like it would have to be a lot of math, but it would be super interesting. So like a tank of water would be a number, and then you would turn on a burner that would just instantly be on, but then it would start accumulating steam, and as it accumulated, it would use it, and that accumulated use would then take away from the tank of water with just math.
Okay, I'm definitely cool with that. I like that idea a bunch.
I'm more interested in the actual, can we push a boat with spinning wheels with like fins on it? Because I don't think we can.
I mean, if you made forcer motors, you could, and you could, I think forcer motors is probably the...
No, I'm talking about actually like, will a paddle impacting water move a boat in Gary's zone?
I don't know, do some testing.
I feel like the answer to this is already no, but...
If it's finned, or... Oh, are you talking actual paddle boat, like old school?
Oh, old school, like Mississippi River paddle boat.
Yeah, I don't think that works, but...
It would look cool as hell. My other option, by the way, is to do a dual downward firing motor system, which would be the best way to do it. Like if it's the future, and let's face it, it's 2020, it's the future. And instead of just pushing the boat from the ass end, you have the exact same propulsion system front and rear that can spin 360 degrees and just move this thing sideways or back or forwards or tilt it or snake walk it. My only question is, how the fuck am I driving that?
Yeah, doing some math-based... I mean, you could do some E2 math to then make, like, determine what the power on a piston engine is to then swing some paddles around.
I'm going to check paddles first. Let me duplicate this because it was annoying to build this.
I mean, yeah, paddles will be the most important.
Why did it not copy? Why does this not seem like it's copying?
Is Is advanced dupe not working or something?
Advanced
Wait,
Dupe
do you
2
have them-
did nothing. Advanced Dupe 1 did one. It was fine. $2020 Paddle Barge V1. Just drop this off in the pool. I froze it. Oh god, I unfroze the real one. Why were they connected? What the fuck just happened? Why the fuck did that? Why? Oh, I oh, I forgot. I forgot the double tapping double tapping reload. Unfreezes everything.
Oh, that's bad.
Wait, did it unfreeze parts of my crane too? I think the crane's welded to parts that are frozen. What the hell? What? Like, cause my original like literally fell into the water when the other one went. So I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, unfroze 3 objects. There's 3 objects I unfroze. It'll unfreeze every... Can we disable that? I feel like that should be disableable.
I mean, I haven't had that happen, so just don't. Look, if you press R once.
Yeah, I know. Hey, just don't shoot yourself in the face. So we don't really put safeties on guns.
I mean, just... I barely press R.
Alright, we need to make a paddle boat test. And move
Alright, I'll be right back. I have
that,
to move shit in my
and
kitchen.
that, and then...
And then I'll fix your... everything's broken.
Why would you hit her like that when I'm listening? Ask her, is she okay? Do I need to call somebody? Counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's too thick. I want a thinner one. I want one that's too high. Too small. Still too small. That's actually not bad. I just want a little bit less. Perfect. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do, because I am an idiot. Boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo. And now the interesting, terrifying part, which is where I have to figure out how to make precision alignment. Well, actually, let's just move this out, because I'm going to move this to the center of that, exactly. Should make sure both these things float first. You float. And you float. So I don't want to start props that can't float, because there's no guarantee I can make them float. So now, I think I touched on this tool at the beginning, and I really didn't, like, to make an axis where I need to make the axis, is going to require a line. I don't like lines. Oh, there's ACF sounds. Okay. Okay, where am I? What do I want? Precision alignment. Oh, God. Why is this cut off? Can I make, like, can I... Oh, I can move all... Oh, God, I can move all of this. I didn't even know that was possible. So I can make this menu bigger and this bigger and, like, that small. Yes. All right, so line 1. I have to pick what I want. A line, I want to start and end. So we're going to define a line along the body of this. Nope, this is not how this works. Clickety click. How do I make a line? I think I need 2 points to make a line. But not really. View. I want to. And this menu comes up. I don't remember most of this. Okay, hit position and hit normal. Hit normal. Hit there and there. I'm just trying to define a line so the axis I create goes along it. It says there's a green light here. Delete. Okay. Maybe I did make a line, I just didn't see it. Because Smart Snap was doing shit. Nope, that didn't do it. Huh. Attach a line to a selected attach if end selected. Select left click function. So left click function. So here, left. Place constructs. Secondary select entity. Reload open close manipulation window. See, it had a little green dot here in the corner, which is what I kind of want. Kind of want a green dot. Oh, God. See, I have to learn. Like, I can't just, like, skip this and go around it, because if I don't learn it now, then the time is wasted. See, I remember the points. We used to go into this menu to create lines using 2 points. There's point, and then this is how you move things around. Functions? Yeah. Move line to point. Line from 2 points. And then you go line 1 from points 1 and 2. Okay. So we're going to do boop. Boop. Ooh, that made that weird. What did that do? I had it set wrong. Hit position, coordinate center, mass center, bounding box center. Oh. What? Delete all. Okay, point 1 there. Point 2 there. Why is point 2 there? You guys can see that, right? Point 2 is that like red thing, and then they got. What is it doing? It's made like a weird triangle. Is this showing me the center of the entity? Maybe it's just showing me the center of the entity. We have 2 points. We should be able to now go into this menu and say line 1 from points 1 and 2. Okay. 2 points. Set. Boom, we did it. There's our blue line. It's hard for you guys to see probably on camera, because I'm playing higher than 1080, but I'm having it resized down. Okay. Now we can go back and delete our line, delete our points. We still have our line, which is there. And now we're going to do other things with points. So, point 1, and I'm going to do mass center on that. And then point 2, and I'm going to do mass center on that.
Okay, let me disable player
select
pickup.
that.
What's the news with paddle boats?
And then we go move entity. Whoa. Don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to move entities. There we go. So now...
That's fine, I'm going to get back up from my desk for a
now
moment.
that's perfectly centered
in
that. I have to right click off of it like that. So now... Did the line stay there? Oh god, the line is still here. Alright, the line can be in the middle of nothingness. Oh my god, you can't even see it. Really wish you could have improved the visibility of that. As long as the orientational line and the orientation of the prop is the same, it should still work. Because now what we're going to fucking do, boys and girls, is I'm going to try to make an axis between point 1 and point 2. With that line determining where the axis direction is. So now we got to go back in here. And we got to go into... We did move already, which just worked weird. Axis selection.
Okay, player pickup with E is disabled for now.
Alrighty. I'm making an axis with precision alignment. So I have a line defined. I've got the 2 points and these things defined. Is it just point 1, point 2, line 1, go?
Are you in the R menu for constraints?
Yes. I mean, we'll go to... It's not in the move constructs. That has an axis selection there, though, so I'm a little bit confused. Oh, I gotta go to
Yeah.
constraints at the end. Okay, hold on. Point 1 and...
Yeah, constraints at
Point
the
1 to point 2. It shouldn't matter, actually, which way we go, because we're the
end.
center.
It's
Line 1.
always impossible for me to remember which one you have to set as point 1 and point 2.
It won't matter, because we're dead
just-
center of them both, so it should... It's just gonna spin like a wheel.
Nope. That would make, for what you're saying, that would make 2 axes. It only does 1, so you have to try it, see if it's correct. If it's wrong, flip the points, and then recreate the constraint.
Well,
Just try it, you'll figure it out. I can never remember which way is which.
well, I just
But
did
it is
it,
different.
and it worked fine.
Nice. If you undid that and redid it the other way, it would,
Well, I mean,
freak out.
this would be the other option. It's the only way you could do it is with the
No.
same point.
Oh, wait. Because you did them centered. I see what you're
Yeah, I mass-centered them, so it's fine. I get what you're saying.
If they were not centered, if they were offset, it can go like...
Now, I can leave this line here, which I can then use...
Okay, I'll be right back in a minute.
It's the legend Tricky. Tricky from Tricky's Tutorials. You know him. Your luminary. I'm gonna put this here. I mean, this is just a test vehicle to see if paddles will work, so... The odds of it working are very slim. I want to start on a flat. I want to start on a 45. Okay. Now we're going to go back to super thin. Or thin. Not triangles, just thin. Tubes would probably work, like a crested tube like that. Like an actual, like, scoop. I mean, this is like adding a... I have one that are slightly bigger than that. I think I want that size anyway. I want... How wide is this tube? Okay. I don't think it's 96. Is it 96? It's wider than 96. Much wider. There we go. That's our boy. We'll actually go one even one wider. So, we're gonna do this in the oldest of old school fucking ways. Which, don't touch that. Grab the right thing. And I'm not interested in like, oh, why don't you... Actually, I should no collide all this tube. Because there's no reason for it to be collide all. Or collide anything. Not you. Okay. So now we've got to do that like... I'm gonna have it set not the 45 but the 22.5 right rotation. So we're gonna have a lot of these. I put a bunch of goldfish in my mouth, so we're prepared. I'm running against the wind. So, step 1, reset your stacker shit. We're gonna just stack this thing once in a convenient location, which is gonna be up. And I'm actually going to make it a little bit higher than normal. And we're going to not weld it. Not weld it. Definitely freeze it, though. Boom. And now we're going to set it to down. And now we're going to take out our weld gun. There's going to be a lot of weapon switching for this. Because we're going to take this and weld it down there. And then we're going to unfreeze this. And then we're going to oh, not the base. Jesus Christ. I need to color that base. I hate white. The white color is just throwing me the fuck off. Like a midnight, like a purple. Yeah, there we go. And this could probably be some other color too, like gross red. This way I could see what the fuck's going on. Okay, so that's unfrozen. Now this is unfrozen, so we're gonna give this a. I have to rotate it with precision. Fuck. Rotate 22.5. Oh Jesus! Can I rotate? If I click here, does it rotate? Nope. It do bad. Fuck. All right. All right. There's a ghetto way to fix this. You'll have to excuse the ghetto-ness of this. And it's not going to be super accurate, but we're still just building a test bed. Since I can't click the center of that tube, I have to put something that I can click the center of to rotate it. And no, it's ugly. I just need a fucking wheel that doesn't give me fucking cancer from looking at it. Perfect. We're gonna axis this bitch. Just normal axis to like there. And then we're gonna do that thing where we ball socket advanced with the correct settings to there. We're making this extra difficult. This is Gary's mod, boys and girls. We are extra difficult because we've got a little bit of wiggle here. We got like a lot of bit of wiggle actually. It's a lot of bit of wiggle. Holy fuck! Why do I have so much wiggle? I mean, I guess. All right. We could use. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove this one. And then I'm going to do the process we're gonna do now that we've taken up the slack, I guess is what I would call it. So we're going to stack her down, then weld, then unfreeze. Wow, what is it even doing? Maybe the weights have to be up. If I put the weights up to like 50 grand, maybe the constraint will be better. Oh, she's still got a lot of jiggle in there. What is this amount of jiggle? Holy shit. Like, that is how much... Wow, that's super lame. See, that makes me want to test out some advanced ball socket settings. So let's see. If we don't go 180, if we go like 182 on all of these... I wonder if it'll break the engine. What if I make this a super ball socket now? Because it seems to be it's not kicking me out of those settings. No, she's still going. I think 180 is like the physical limit of it. Well, that's lame as a burrito. Oh well. Where's my paint gun? Paint. Alright, so now I can see when I'm rotating that. Precision. Precision. Rotate. Boom. And now we go back to stacker. Stack, then we go to weld, and then we weld that to that, and then we unfreeze it, and then we go back to precision. And you do this 16 fucking times. Oh god, welded to the wrong thing. Don't be too aggressive with this. You'll fuck it up. I know you're gonna fuck it up. The best tank treads in the earth are made this way, though. And don't forget what you just did. I just welded. That means I gotta unfreeze. That means I gotta go back to the precision tool. That means I gotta rotate. Did that just hit this? No, it should be... Oh, I gotta no collide this. Or this. What the fuck? Why is that not falling through this? did. So I guess it's just being a dick. Let's do one more round and then we'll fucking deal with it. We'll fucking deal with it. Weld. See, I keep my do you know if there's a way to get a better crosshair in this game? Because at 4K, this crosshair is literally 5 fucking pixels. I would normally rotate this by hand, but then I don't get as many. Precision.
Okay, so... Oh, you're still building? Did you try it yet?
Did I try what yet? Hold on, I'm having real issues. Like, my no collide of this main prop is not carrying over. Like, I don't understand. Like, you see how that's hitting it? This giant purple part is no collide all, and yet these are still hitting. So there, I had to make those no collide.
Sometimes you have to also unfreeze. No collide used to do that back in the day, and I had a problem with that the other day. That rhymed.
You're a lyricist. Just quit your job and become a rapper. I welded. I welded. I gotta get my... I can't... Don't get distracted with talking and shit, because you'll just get so fucked up. It's like, no. Do. You gotta become a robot. Then you also can't get lost in it, because then you'll get fucked up. It's stack, then weld, then unfreeze, then precision, rotate, and then stack again. And then weld. And then unfreeze. See, I keep going back to the menu. And then precision. And then rotate. And then it's stack again. Then weld. And then unfreeze. And then precision. God, I have to do this so many times. So who's actually watching this?
Let's see if I can make this hood hinge on my truck. I'll make the hood actually pop open. I think that'd be pretty slick.
Make sure you weld that shit down and parent it. Yeah, my reticule is so fucking... You see this? You see it?
Yeah, I'm gonna parent.
Can you even see it on the video with compression?
To the hood and all. Everything's gonna be
Right in
fake
the middle
except for the
screen.
front panel.
I don't fucking get it. Precision. Weld. No, see, I want to go back to weld. Like, no. No, it's that. Then that. Then that. Then this. And that. Whoa, it just did a... It's doing a... Oh, the weight isn't dragging it that way anymore. So I'm gonna
Pork
get a
loin roast is roasting.
balloon.
135 alarm. Potatoes.
I got a stronger
Vegetables.
balloon. And I'm gonna literally make a balloon yank this so that it puts it in the correct order. Oh, a couple balloons. 'Cause fuck it. This is Gary's mod. If you can't fix it with balloon tool,
Can you multi-select with precision?
you're not trying
I wanna
hard
break
enough.
things.
Tell me more about your precision alignment.
Cheese, you should get in here and just be the medic.
God, I'm doing bad things by accident. Oh lord.
Is she playing with the dog, or did you have the baby already?
No, playing with the dog.
And the baby.
Precision. Over. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I could fix this with the weight
Yeah,
tool.
dog
also.
is a baby.
Let's put like a fucking $6,000. Here, we'll fix this real quick. Boom. Thank you. I just remember that one's $6 fucking grand. I wonder why it wobbles. Wobbles wobble, but they don't fall down. Back to stacker. Stack. So you have to go to the bottom of that menu, and then I gotta go to the top of this menu, and then I gotta clickety-click, and then I gotta go to fucking my tool in my hand, and then go click, and then I gotta go back to the top menu, precision, and I gotta go lock on click, rotate, and then I gotta go back to stacker, which is the bottom of the menu, and then I gotta go click, and then I gotta go back to fucking weld, and I gotta weld this thing in place. Boom. Now when that $6,000, I should be able to finish this without the $6,000 messing up. Alright, weld, unfreeze, precision, rotate, and then stacker again. And I'm almost done, boys and girls. Relax. If you're absolutely just fucking done with it, don't worry, so am I. And guess what? If this does work, I get to do the actual hardcore precision one at some point. So yeah, that'll be fan-fucktastic. So now one more. I think we have one more to put in. How's that looking? That's not bad, actually. Stacker. No, I just want you to remember, kids, that these servers used to crash all the time. So all this work that I'm doing would just be annihilated by fucking random chance. Oh, spawned a thing. Oh, tried to clip through the world. Up. And then everything I just did, if I didn't save the dupe, which you don't dupe like every 10 minutes, would just be gone. And that was disheartening. I would guess, hi Bodo, how many hours of your gameplay, let's say your gameplay was 10,000 hours, what percentage of those hours was redoing shit because the server crashed?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I'm talking about it like when we used to, like, you don't dupe every fucking time.
I mean, I dupe pretty often. I think I always have, so I probably have less time wasted than you'd think. But
where's my $6,000?
A while, probably. Because I mean, especially if you get like caught in the moment,
he's still going.
all of a sudden it's like, you know, 2 hours later and something freaks out.
Yeah, or the server's being good, and then it's like, oh, server's no longer being good. See, now I just rotated it, and that's definitely not. If I stack this down, I may just do that, and then delete the ones that don't make sense later. Weld. Precision, and this is a frozen prop, by the way. Which, yeah, this is stacker weld. Precision. Listen, this next one looks like it's gonna be correct. Yeah, that one's correct. So I just gotta get rid of this. This is the outlier. That was when we first were having issues, and I could remove that. And I can switch to balloon, because balloon means I can't accidentally switch to the remover gun, because I only have a balloon. However, I'm gonna have to also remove.
Is there any way I can look at the CPU without damaging any?
I hear
Yeah, oh yeah, here, hold on a sec. Let me,
It is the voice of
I
Allah.
won't fuck around.
Alright, so now my 6,000
I
weight
will
fucking
give
thing.
you prop
Which we gotta change all the weights
protection.
of them anyway to about like.
And then you can just
100.
dupe that and fuck with it all you want. There you go.
Okay, so that's $6,000.
So I need to go
So
into
if I just
CPU.
stare here and go like,
No, E2.
where's my $6,000? There we go.
I've never seen this.
Just paste
If I
a
do this
copy of
correctly,
for
it should
yourself,
rotate
and
on
you
its
can
own for a little bit.
Fuck with it.
Oh, I've just taken a look. This is the way you're balancing everything. Okay.
Actually, no.
Much
Wait,
better.
why is it still fucking? Oh, that
Yeah,
one's
I tried to
$6,000 as well.
notate everything in case someone looked so they could get an idea of what was going on. So like suspension outputs, for example, those are all just constants for my hydraulic settings. So like the constant and the dampening and all that. And then
I think we're all 100
like
now.
steering controls, the big block at the bottom. That's how.
Like this.
That's all the math to make
1,500.
the
Maybe
front
50,000.
knuckles steer left and right.
This 1,500.
Disappoint.
Make sure this still floats in the water. I love how my test bed is so perfectly constructed.
You could have done that with like 2 props to
Shut the
test.
fuck up.
Sorry, I'm
You're on headphones, right? I'm not like cursing at your wife, am I?
No, I mean she can probably hear you.
Hi, Boda, your ass is always sexy.
Some shit don't change.
That's why I eat it out all the time.
Oh, high five.
He goes high five.
I need a wheel. I need a lane. Actually, I could just do a lane wheel on a block. Hold on. I didn't hear that part, so it's probably fine. Pop, no, it's too small. I need we need little baby props. I need like some manly props. Why are all these props girl props? Remember when props had dicks? That's what I want. Okay, that just fell the fuck over. Dr. Nick remembers when props had dicks.
The horse? Of course.
Alright, numpad
still
plus
have
and
to.
minus. Was it plus and minus? Yes. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Why can't I figure? Oh, okay. Get the paint tool out. Put an eyeball on it. Some props you just can't see. So now we're gonna go back. We'll go back to our advanced ball socket. We're gonna hit this into this. We're gonna drop this. Actually, we're going to also advanced ball socket that entire thing to the base of this. We'll make the base of this weigh 50 grand in case it falls down again. Just so it's a sturdy thing. So that should only go forward and backwards. That's free. That's falling. And wheels on.
Do you need me to like fuck with anything? I'm about to go make some dinner. I just want to make sure there's no weird server things going on that you want me to handle.
Oh my god, it's
before I make
moving.
Dinner quick.
Come here, it's moving.
Is it working?
It's working with
Oh yeah, it is.
no fin in it.
Wait,
it just
with
works.
no fin?
It just works. This is a fucking insanely powerful wheel, though.
So I wonder if you made those taller, if it would work better, like more resistance through the water. Wait, am I in both? What's happening? Oh my god, yeah I am. Wow. Everyone else is on vent. I forgot I'm in Discord also. I don't know, you guys figure that out in Telegram. I'm about to go make some dinner.
I don't think I can make this go backwards. What the hell happened? That will be the worst propulsion system ever. Hold on, Alt-Tab, I'm gonna make sure. OG, Shelly, yes, friends, Gary's mod. 1 sec. I gotta give it to Mad Cat. No, that's 308. Who's the guy? Who did I give it to fucking last? I need to find the. I'm alt tabbed for a second, looking for a download of event 3.1. Forward to GMOD. Gary's mod. And now I'm going to go back to Mad Cat because he's the last person I sent the info to. Boom. That should be it. Okay. Dr. Nick has not been in Ventrilo since the Great Cataclysm. Okay, so we know this works. Actually, I do want to get this to spin the other fucking direction. No, that's the wrong direction. I'm going to go this way. This button. The button I have defined for the wheel, you bitch. Oh, wait, wrong button. That's the button. Is either one of these more efficient? I don't think it is. You know what I need to do now? Because I have it basically 50-50 in the water. And I have to lift up the... We've got to up the... See, I'm afraid to use this buoyancy tool. I'm fucking afraid to use this buoyancy tool. Oh, that... Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up physically. And we're going to strap on some floaties to this bitch. Because we need to make sure that... I want to see, like... Can I make it adjustable? How do I make this adjustable? Fuck it. Excuse me, balloons. Alright. Alright, here's what we're going to do.
Test.
Mic, check.
Can you hear me?
We hear you just fine. Okay, that's probably not the way I want this to go down.
Which setting changes other people's volume?
Right-click user... Hold on.
No, like the global everything.
Oh, in the settings, it's input. There's input and output.
It's, amplifiers is input and outbound. Which one does other people?
Inbound, input. Yeah, inbound is what you hear. Outbound is what you send. I've lost my window. Okay, so let's no collide all this giant. Where the fuck is it? That. And actually, let's make it slightly see-through because that'll make life a lot easier. Let's also make it a better color because I just don't dig on the bright white. Oh, that's... Leave those bright white. So we're going to just... This should just fall... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Let's... just no these all. There we go. So now this normally sits down there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank it up to about here. And then if no other welds are affected by this, so I can just undo the weld over and over again. So let's see, how much we got in the water? Barely skimming the water. Alright, let's weld it on. My favorite part of Gary's mod is not the finished constructed beast of a... Oh wow, I forgot I didn't have it dropped. Is that... Actually, that's about where it was floating anyway, so we're just going to give it a test. But my favorite part of Gary's mod is not the finished product. It's the 3 or 4 or 5 days.
Early Minecraft flashbacks.
Nights of just test. There's a test. I built a test bed. I enjoy building the test equipment. And then once the test has gone successful or failed, you build another piece of test equipment, build another piece. Oh, what if I do this? Then you start applying it to the actual final product. So let's see. That works surprisingly well. Oh my god, the in. The red graph in the bottom left is the in of the server, and it's how many operations I think it's dealing with. And right now, with this thing just floating forward, it's like 1,300. If I freeze it, you see that drop to about 1,000 because there's other people doing things on the server. Oh, there it goes, 600. Old GarageMod servers at 5,000 would crash. These servers, they've tested up to 25,000. Using very, very mingy methods. But Undo the weld. Let's get that. I'm getting that purple block just out of the water. Boom, boom. Oh, I should probably no grab that too, because this doesn't need to be gravity on there. Because I don't want to pull the back down. Enable gravity, no. We're just trying to test the actual method. Oh, that's faster, I think. Now, the only problem I see with this, boys and girls, is I'm using a wired... What the fuck? Yeah. I'm using a wired wheel. Or not a wire wheel, but just a wheel. And I've upped its weight to quite a bit. And it's at 10,000 torque as it is. This is not easy to do. I'm using a method that's just like, alright, lots of... Just spin this fucker. And it's doing a great job. We're moving at a good clip here. To do this, actually, let me physical property that floaty ice to like the whole fucking to the red piece. Oh shit! Did I hit this? What did I hit? Oh god! I must have hit the main body. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna be a little bit more wonk. Holy shit, she's fucking motoring. Dude, she is fucking motoring. She's breaking the physical constructs of the game. That's fantastic. I can have gravity again, because that doesn't need to have no gravity. I'd call this a fucking success. Water wheel power is now an option. So my two choices are basically build a water tank. Not like a water tank that holds water, like a water fucking... I'm gonna blast your ass with my cannon tank. Two giant water wheels. I gotta do another test. See, we're back to the part where I have to do another test. And the other test I gotta do is if the size of these props matters. Because the size of the props may not matter. But that thing is motoring. Oh, god damn it, giant penis! Not a day goes by where there's a giant penis being draped along the skies in Garry's Mod. You think there's been a day since Garry Mod was created? Like one day? No. Where a penis was not spawned somewhere in some server? I gotta think the answer is no. Even with the decline of Garage Mod, every day a penis is somewhere.
I know it's not that impressive. I probably added to 1% of that.
It's a smarter design than most. Although it is very, very floppy. You probably want to like increase, decrease the weight on.
This guy needs, he needs fucking, what's it called? Viagra. Cialis or something, yeah. If we just spawn a whole bunch of balloons on his like middle of his Johnson, it should hold it up. I mean, that's what I do with mine. I just put balloons all over it. Oh my god, you're in the skybox? Yeah, okay. I was confused. Yeah. I thought it was in here, like, just huge. So, now there's several things I can do at this point. Number one, I kind of have to go take a leak. Which, with the way I'm recording with OBS, there's no pause, I don't think. I think there's only stop. Oh, there's a pause. All right, I'm going to pause. Be right back. All right, we're back. Wow, I paused it at an hour exactly. We're actually getting shit done. Oh, God, what was that? Balloon. Okay, I think I just shot a balloon under the ocean. That's fine. Another reason to take the balloon gun out. Balloon guns are only happy things. Only happy things happen when you fire a balloon gun. Unless you have it set really high, like, or really low. And then you might have bad things happen. But usually a balloon is just like, ah, fuck. I feel good when I accidentally click and it's a balloon gun. Jeez. So, there's two things I could do right now. Well, there's like 200 million things I could do because it's Gary's mod, and anything is possible. We could use this current testbed thing as some sort of propulsion. Like, I can move it to the center of this as, like, main propulsion. And then just put steering fins front and back. Because there's no reason it can't be in the dead center of it. And it motions. It moves fucking hard. But if I'm going to try to make this more complicated, then we're looking at, like, an engine or a force motor or using gears. And I have a problem with putting contraptions that complex on the actual moving boat. Although a boat is pretty slow and it'd be kind of cool if it was on there. But what I can do is the following. I could eat some more Asiago cheese. Do you remember what we did to this block? This block? Remember we ball socketed it to the purple plate so that it would be all straight as we flew it around. Well, that means when I turn this, I'm doing it very gently, it turns the boat. So what I'm saying is I can have all the moving bits that move that boat on the boat. All the spinning wheels with the fins. But I can keep the engine or motor or fucking forcer engine and gears and anything that's driving the force in an awesome way literally on fucking land. Because that'll work across the other end of the map as long as the orientation of this block and that block are to remain the same. And I could just put this on an axis on the floor. Like, I could steer it literally by twisting this block and steer the boat. But that wouldn't be as cool. Instead, what I would probably do is have this block, or something else that we'll pick out in a second, spin with the boat, mount everything that it needs to control it onto that spinning plate, probably feed gears down. Oh, I'm seeing this fucking vision. Because this is shit that's not possible in real life. You'd have to put the motor on the boat. If in real life you could make an advanced ball socket, you'd be a very fucking rich man. We could have giant factories that do nothing but produce spinning rotations at any orientation or torque. And then you would just buy an advanced ball socket to connect your, motor of your car, or fuck, the wheels directly to this generator in, like, Boise, Idaho. And as you're driving around, there's nothing spinning your wheels that's attached to the car except for magic through the air. And then everyone gets cancer because who knows what advanced ball sockets could do in real life. It'd be baller. God, I love Asiago cheese. What is this? I'm going to sell you these. These are the Belgioso. What? Belgioioso. Gioioso. Fresh Asiago. Mild and tasty snack. 80 calories. So. What have I done lately? Balloon. Weld. Okay. I love that I don't have a fucking menu bar for my tools. That's just peachy keen. So let's move boat that we're working on over here. That's barge, whatever it is. This is still test bed. And I may or may not, like, I could detach that tube. I could attach this. I could duplicate this, because this is just a static item, basically. There's nothing mechanical about this red part with these fins on it. I could take that and put 17 copies of it on there. I thought about putting two of them on, front and back. It would need to be 4. No, it would be like wheels. I don't want to do that. I could put one front and back, and then if they fought each other, that wouldn't help, unless they rotated. But now we're talking about more physical constraints on the boat itself. And I think I want to go for, like, water wheel. By the way, I also have paleo cheese sticks. I shouldn't be telling you what I'm doing. You should just hear my voice as I need to snack, man. It's Gary's mod. My brain is working like 6 times harder than it ever has in a review. This is the thrill. So, The next test bed I need to make, because we already tested that. Obviously, the concept works, and I should have gone. He's right. I should have made it like 2 seconds. But now we're going to whip out some of the... where are the wheels? Where are the wheels at, brah? Brah, wheels, brah. There you go. That's a nice wheel. We're going to take this, and I'll do 45s, and we'll do bigger plates, just to see what happens. Tubes super thin, triangles super thin. We want a super thin triangle big. I'd have no problems if this is what we ended up with for the actual control of the no collide. That. I'm going to throw another block down. You're going to find if you've seen someone building mechanical, they're just going to have one of these sitting somewhere. And it's just going to be sitting there. Probably oriented to the world. Usually straight with the thing they're building. Sometimes weighing like 50,000 or that doesn't really matter if it's frozen. And just so things could be attached to it. So here if I go... I think I got to go base, right click, and then wheel right click. And then there you go. And that is just holding that up with an axis. It's magically floating there. And so we're going to take this prop here. We're going to work that in. We're not going to be... What if I made it like a screw? Oh, God, my brain just went off. What if I do this? What if I turn like... I think it would... Holy... Would it be like a propeller? Would it, if I built 2 of these, one with the opposite, and then they would just screw through the water? Will that work? No, I'm just paddle boat. Just think of paddle boat. Zeos, just stop it. Just do a paddle boat, Zeos. It's so simple. So here we go. We're gonna do. We're getting to the center, like just by eye. That's the center that way. That look like it's under it? Nope. That looks like it's under it. Now we could say that's close enough, or you can go back to the precision tool where you have this push-pull amount, make it 1, and then go boop. And boop. Is it even moving it? It is. It's moving it so small. No, wait, it's not moving at all. What the fuck? Push-pull the percentage of the target's depth. No. No. That's dumb. 0.25. Alright, good enough. Now we're going to do the exact same fucking thing we did before, where we stacker it away, and then we stacker it back. Yeah, I know you guys are fucking done with this, but I'm going to do it again. Actually, I don't mind if it's in the ground, because it's just going to get stackered up, and that's irrelevant what it does down there. No weld. Oh, we're going to do less on this one, so don't worry about it too bad. We need to do that. We need to then unfreeze this, and then I'm going to just rotate and snap lock, come on, like that. So instead of it being 16, or fuck it, it's only gonna be 8. It's just like a piece of cake for you guys. You guys are all like, yeah, I got this. Bitch, I made it through the 16. What the fuck? Is it not working because it's in the ground? I've never seen that before. Huh. Let's try to do more than one and see what happens. Apparently you can't stack when something's in the ground. That's lame as fuck, homie. So let's just bring this back down. Freeze it in place. Pull out the remover gun. Remove the original. Pull out the balloon gun, because balloons are happy things that protect us from the bad. Pull out the stacker again, and I guess we'll put that there. Is that going to affect me? It should be fine. Okay, back to rotating this. And now back to stacker. And now back to up instead of down. And let's end only 1. And boop. Make sure we're still in the center. Yep. This is like one of my favorite. This is like a good calming operation. This is like ASMR. Are both of my mics recording? Oh, I can put myself in stereo in OBS. Hold on a second. I'll really make you guys shit your pants. Audio. What is that under Marantz? It's under Marantz. Now I gotta go to the setup. Properties. No. Setup. Advanced audio properties. There we go. Take it off of mono. Now we've got me in stereo. How's that? See, I'm contributing to society. Now I have to click back on the window to get it back. This only works in recordings. I can't do. Now my mukbangs will be even more intense. And I can bring the microphones closer. They're still about 1.5 feet away from me. Cheese. Not the person, the food. Stacker. Welder. Unfreeze that. Stacker. Welder. Unfreezer. Rotator. And she's not locking. Like, you have to like make sure you get it right. Yeah, this is the normal way I do like tank tracks, because you don't need more than 8. I did weld. I'm trying to remember the order of operations. Rotate. I don't want to make this go over 1:45, though. Like, we've done 1:45 every time. And every time I record for 1:45, it's like 7+ gigs that I have to store on my hard drive. Because I don't throw away anything. I mean, I upload it, but don't throw it away. If I hold perfectly still like this, I'm sure it's not taking up that much hard drive space. So if I just stare into oblivion and eat cheese, I can save hard drive space. Put this down. God, I love Palio mozzarella string cheeses. Like, I've tried other brands; they're not the same. They're not the same. Stacker. Welder. Freeze tool. Rotate. One more. Weld. Now I can remove or gun this. So I can point right there to move it, but then that's behind it. So I'm gonna like lean. Well, I don't. Yeah. Oh, that would have been bad. Like, don't clip through that and then try to remove it. Removing gun is the scariest fucking thing. Just, it's the scariest fucking thing. So now... Oh, I didn't unfreeze the last one. That looks like a paddle for a paddle boat. So we need to test this. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my axis tool. I'm going to reload. Which then removes it from that block. So I have it. I'm going to take out my advanced duplicator, probably 2. I'm just going to go boop. Now I have 2 of those things that I need to try. I guess... How would I do? What do you want, boopers? No cheese for you. I think she likes turkey, by the way. It's actually 66 degrees down here today. It's pretty fucking warm. Do we say fucking test on the actual boat? Because I'm going to want to precision alignment them into the correct spot. You know what I could do? I can make these 2 invisible, not collide anything, and just make them invisible so it doesn't... Because, I mean, how much wider than this do I want to make this fucking barge? My intention was not to do this. Like, make it go further out past the body is a lot. That's asking a lot. So, like, having them just be, like, clipped into the body over here would be the simplest route. Unless I just abandon this, because, I mean...
It's an air ride there, but...
Huh?
Shock absorber. Just...
One of these days, you guys will have that out of your system. There won't be giant fucking dicks in the sky!
It's not me.
No one wants to claim the reason for the dicks, Dr. Nick. Okay. Fuck it. For a test bed, we're not going to use that because I'm just going to get too obsessed with it. That's a nice one. Does she float? Bet your fat fucking willy she does. Okay. I knew she was going to tip over, which is actually correct. What she should have done. So let's... I need to attach... I don't want to make this too complicated. But I also don't want to make it like so half-assed that it sucks. There you go. So we are going to no collide.
Quit touching me, Ben.
That with everything and that with everything. Again, we could do a thing where I have it like perfectly attach. I'm just going to use my eyes and my screen layout, and if we pull out a tool, you see that there's always a double line wherever the actual center of a prop is. So I can just quickly assess where the fuck I need to put this thing. It's nice that these props have all these, like...
Throw a seat in.
See, now I see that that's got a half a line and that does not. So it's got to move in one direction and it's
Make
never going to
one
go
and
this
drop
way.
it.
And that is good enough. Weld it. Weld, weld. I'm probably going to need to put a non-floating entity on the bottom as like a fucking ballast. Like to be the... What the hell is it called on the ship? Items. Characters, vehicles, construction props. Are they here? Those giant fucking... There was... giant... These things. No. Yes. No? I've used those for tank cannons before. Nope. I think it's... Damn it. Is that it? There you go. That fucker won't float. Just checking. Okay, so the keel of the ship. And it should be no collateral props, so we're just going to slam this into its nether region. I build the fastest boats in the dockyards. And again, we want to sort of center it so we have a little bit of balance, and that's miraculously close for eyeballing it. Great, Garrett. I want to go slightly faster than this, but not quite as fast. It's annoying. That's actually pretty much perfect. All right. So now we're going to weld this sinky thing with this floaty thing. Let's see how bad this is. Yep. As I imagined, it was going to be too sinky. We're actually going to increase the weight of... What is that weight? 2,500? Copy that weight. Make this weigh 2,500. And we should at least stay afloat now. We can make it weigh a little more than 2,500, or we can make the thing under the water weigh less than 2,500. I'm going to go with changing this. Come on. Oh, God. To 1,500. And we'll make this 4,500. Oh, nope, nope. I went wrong way. 4,500. Float. Yes. Now, we're obviously going to have to detach this and move this around so that it puts the She's rocking like a bitch. It's not bad, actually. So now these don't have a direction, so it doesn't matter which side we take. We're just going to... I should... Now that I have Advanced Dupe 2 has copied one of these, I'm going to now go in and go to Advanced Dupe 2, and I'm going to say save. And it's going to be called 2020 Barge Water Wheel. Water Wheel version 1. Because God knows I'm probably going to have fucking 6 versions of water wheels. Hold on, my phone is buzzing. Matt Miller's Tacony pads came in. Yo. Anybody else talking to me that I actually care about? Interesting. Nice crossover. Nice crossover. Pasta, it's Garage Mod with the boys. It's only 8:13. Oh my god, it's so early. I'm gonna have to break this up into multiple videos. Because, I mean, back in the old day, I used to just hit record on Fraps, do shit, and then shut it off, and then not be doing shit. But I would still have, like, 2 hours of recorded video at the end of, like, 3 days, and I would upload it all to Google Video. Remember Google Video? Yeah, I fucking do. So now I have multiple, at least a copy of that. So I actually don't have a copy of this, do I? Yeah, let me copy that, because... Oh, it's ghosting it off the distance off the ground, and since it's in the over the water, the ground is way down there. So let me do that. Actually, I'm going to remove or not right-click remove, left-click remove that, and then I'm going to take my balloon gun again because balloons are happy things. And then I'm going to take Advanced Duplicator.
I'll be back in a little bit. I don't have headphones on. Dinner's done. Just going to smash, and then I'll be into
build. You love smashing your wife? Wait, you're going to smash your wife? What?
I'm going to smash my wife and my dinner.
Ah. He likes some preggers. So now what I've done, worst thing ever is use your remover gun, then come back to your prop to duplicate it. There's lag on the server. You switch to Advanced Duplicator, you right-click. It's all gone.
I think plus
2020 Barge Water Wheel version 0, I'm going to call this because it's a beta. And save. Why does my phone keep vibrating? Replace the pads, my 598, 660 plus. The tips are my earbuds. The Cody tips are so comfy. Yes. I'm just responding with yes. Yeah. It's private.
Why does constraint info not work?
Wait, is that an add-on?
It's under constraints. It's
I can check it in a second. I'm saving something. How is it supposed to work? Click on an entity to draw constraint info. Right click on it for even more info. Yep, I don't see shit, Captain. So I'm just got a normal axis tool. Although you really should always use the precision one because it's just better. Axis. Move target, yes. Rotate target does not need to be on. Snap distance, how far away from the thing we're attaching it to. I'm going to give it like 3 units because... I don't.
Works on some things, but not others.
Boom. We boomed that. Now we're going to take this. We'll hit this. We're going to boom this. Oh, God. Oh, I froze it with the constraint. See, now here's the problem. Okay, so I just did that. Yeah, I know. I see that, Tricky. But now I'm telling the people who are watching this recording eventually in the future that the problem is now, do you go and individually unfreeze those, or do you unfreeze the entire contraption and hope you don't fuck up the whole world? Let's do the second one. And as you can see, it worked flawlessly. Okay, what happened here is I forgot to reweight that part, and it was very light, And weight matters a lot. So these
Buy a
weigh
vacuum.
500, and this weigh 24. So of course, wait, you don't have a vacuum? What do you? How do you clean?
I do have a vacuum. It's a beat-up loaner from the landlord.
So 500 is probably not enough for this. So let's make it weigh like
Why in
1,000.
the fuck is this doing that?
Oh no, I made that weigh the wrong thing. That needs to weigh that. That needs to weigh 4,500 again. 45,000? Yeah, 5,000. Some weird numbers. Also, we're getting a weird, bob. Oh, we were. It seems to be okay now.
It's like it's parented or something.
Just got it to stop moving. So now, as you can see, we've got the water wheel line, like, just slightly there. It's actually perfectly... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind, I'm wrong. So I'm going to freeze that. And
Now,
I'm going to no-grab this.
Question. Do I get a RoboVac or a plain Jane upright?
I like my robotic vacuum because it's smart and does good things. But you got to get a Nito. You can't get a fucking, like, a off-brand. If you're going to do it.
So,
Undo the weld here.
the only issue that I have is, my shit tends to be kind of cluttered.
Well,
Just
then
shit on the
it
floor
would-
sometimes.
You'll do what I do, Cheese, and you'll get up before an alarm because you have it set to go off on Wednesdays at noon, and you'll set an alarm for 11:40, and you'll be like, "Oh fuck, I don't want him getting stuck because I'd feel bad," and then you clean up your actual apartment. It's a great excuse to keep your floors clean. Let him be your guide. I'm gonna weld that back.
Or I could just get a normal upright and be done with it.
Yes,
Also, I have
Cheese,
to-
but will you actually vacuum with a normal upright, or will you just do like you always do and just not vacuum?
I don't not vacuum. I vacuum sometimes.
Get the cooler thing just for the coolness factor, and then, like, just pay attention to it. Feel bad if you're not running it. Like, my Nito Botvac doesn't run because I have fucking cleaning ladies who come. I feel bad for my vacuum, Cheese. You should feel bad for your vacuum. Normal plate. Sorry, we're going to throw it on a normal plate. Here's a normal plate. Boom. We're going to attach that to the floor by freezing it there. Then we're going to throw in a circle. Where are the circles? Actually, what's in here? No, it's gotta just be a fucking... this is just visual. You could just do 2 plates if you really want to be that asshole. Yep, perfect. And now we're going to precision. Again, I'm going to make the gapping less because it's not as critical. Make it 1. Axis, same thing. Center of this to the center of that. Oh god, the white. So now this is our... Wait, was there friction on that? 10 axis friction. Which might not be the worst thing to put 10 axis friction on it. We'll leave it for now. And now on top of that, I'm going to throw a block. As big a block as I can get on that. Too big. The exact same size block, but laying down. Did they seriously just hit me with that bullshit? Actually, that doesn't look... No, that's fine. And now we're going to weld with precision. Basically, you'll need the precision tool when you're starting to do shit like this. Snap distance 0. We're going to let it touch. Rotate's not going to be necessary. No collide. No. Center of that to... Oh, there it goes. To that. We're going to fuck with the weights real quick because weight's important. Hi, BB. The weight of the bottom, 50,000 because it doesn't matter. The weight of the middle, we're going to have a rotating part of this. We're going to make that 5,000. Bubers. We're going to make this no gravity so it's not pushing down on that and that don't need to have gravity. They're just going to sort of like... What poopums? I ate all my cheese. You want a goldfish? Checking on my ASMR powers. Hold on. Boop. So there's your boop. You see what we're booping now? You grasp the boopy concept of this. So we're going to freeze that. We're going to advance ball socket this block with the entire fuck off body of that. And now we're going to... Jesus Christ, how am I going to control this? QZEC, I guess. We're just going to do wheels again, like just straight up wheels again. I have to make forward Q and backwards Z. 10,000, no friction. I don't want to make it that stupid gear again. Although making it a gear pretty much guarantees you start off with at least some weight. Holy Jesus Christ! Why are their gears so big in here? Look at the size of this fucking gear. I feel like I need to make some sort of gargantuan machine now. Bigger than that. There you go. That's a nice chunky wheel. And there. And we can always adjust the thing. And now the other one is going to be forward E, backwards C. And we're going to throw that on the other side. Alright. I'm going to hit it up with the fucking paint tool because we need eyeballs. I need eyes in this situation, boys. And let's see if we got forward. Alright, that definitely spun forward. And that spun the wrong direction. And now it spins the right direction. So now those I'm going to attach. What is the default weight on these? 300? Not a bad weight to start with. We're going to go advanced ball socket. That one to this mamma jamma. And then this one to that mamma jamma. And we're ready to test. Free movement here. Oh, I set those wheels to toggle, didn't I? Fuck. Oh, I gotta freeze the block. Oh, there we go. Look at it go. Toggle those both off. Both forward. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is actually working surprisingly well. Like, shut off the right one. Let the left one steer it a bit. Put back the right one. Now, obviously, just on and off can work, or I can make it variable. And if I wanted to be super crazy asshole man, I could, like, teach a wire expression thing to... I've done this before, where you don't say forward, backwards, left, right. You tell it a direction on the map. And if it's like, oh, I've got to turn to the left, it will literally just start doing things to try to accomplish that goal. And it could just, it could slightly increase power or speed, or it could know the rotation, and it could match the rotations without having any sort of gearing. Oh, God, it's going to hit. Alright, that is fucking... And this is not forcing it to turn. Dr. Nick, when did you build a boat?
Apparently it's born.
Yeah, all these props float like a motherfucker. And the heavier you make them, the better it floats.
Hop in.
Take me places. Drive me around like one of your French girls. Is it control? That's me, by the way, because I'm the old man in Garry's Mod. I've always been the old man in Garry's Mod. The ride in this vehicle sucks. This is my view. I like this view. I like to see suspensions work. I like to see the body flex. Oh, it's got a little forcer motor driving it. Forcer motors, I think, are better than just the wheel constraints I'm using, because...
Needs a bit more weight, I think.
Well, I mean, you can just make the back seat weigh a little more so it does wheelies. Anything on this no grav?
No.
You might want to hang. You might want to hang like a testicle underneath the body, and then no collide with the world, so it has just like a super low center of gravity. Oh man, you're smashing your rear wheels into the bed.
It's because I welded the seat to the bed and the bed to the frame.
Ah, I'll fix it. Nope. Still trying to push the bed up. It's because it's just collapsing and it's just too much weight. Just negate the weight with balloons, obviously. This thing drives remarkably well. I mean, if it wasn't fucking a million pounds in the back.
It's got no weight in the back.
No. It is a K truck, but the center of gravity is still high. Actually, we're probably doing like equivalent to like 80 miles an hour, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we're basically cruising.
You put a limiter on this. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
Recovered. I drive into the water so I can get up on my thing. Water taxi. Oh, Jesus, fuck. That was impressive. Need some sort of vector thruster system that does that automatically.
Does it automatically. She's so bottom heavy that she rolls over on her.
So now what's propelling us forward? Is it just the forcer pushing it? Oh, you don't have a reverse forcer on the bottom. That's half cheat. Half cheat, Dr. Nick, calling it. Because forcer motors push a prop and rotate it. You can see it underneath the vehicle there. That little cube with the white line. Oh my god.
I didn't realize it had an effect because I thought there was a
well, there's
a
that
setting on
there is, but it never worked right. Like if you just make the wheels super ice and see what it does. Just super ice all the wheels and hit forward. It shouldn't drive anywhere if it's
better.
Oh. I'm glad I got that on video. That was perfect. That was perfect. Back to work for me. Where the fuck's my thing? So this definitely works. Like, paddle ships will work, apparently.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, do I want to power it with, like, insanity from the land. I wouldn't put the motor on the actual thing, because that's just dumb.
Yeah. Forcer is definitely not working.
Oh god, it's trying to become a ship. No. I love testing.
Top entry. You can jump in this.
It's facing us. I really should have marked the front and back with it, but I did not. Let's just make it do static turns. So the only question I have now is how much actual power is this going to need to do this? It doesn't need to go fast. It just needs to go. And at the current weights, or whatever the resistance is on this,
Oh yeah, that's what I did last time. The easiest way to fix the steering is to just change the fucking number on the expression.
quick reverse, quick reverse. Wait, no, quick reverse is this. it's done. Like I could just call it. I could just strap this fucker to this fucker, and call my barge done. Like honestly, and I don't have to use this. Obviously, the big ones work better. They don't have to spin as fast to get it to move just as fast. And we could do a one last test before I stop this recording, where I make, let's see, these 300 weight wheels weigh 5,000, and hopefully we don't rip this thing apart. Oof, that is a lot of power, boy. Damn, you are moving. It's
I do
just
have a little block on the land.
shut that shit off.
Zeos.
What?
Why put the motor on the land and link it?
Less shit moving around the map. Well, I make these things weigh 5,000, 10,000, whatever I need for stability. Like this is right now just a test bed, but I'm considering. All right, this works. Now replace these just standard Garry's Mod motors with like complicated gear ratio, forcer motor, or like actual engine powered bullshit. But then I could just sit on the land, and I could actually make the engine sit still, and then use like a gear with a pinion and make that rotate, and then feed other rotations to where the boat is, which is actually more complicated than putting the motor on the boat itself.
Is this just wheels?
Must it?
This is just wire. This is just standard Garry's Mod wheels. But that's them like fucking tearing ass. Swing that fucking turn, bro. Oh, oh my god. This is the fastest vehicle in Garry's Mod ever.
You gonna make a giant paddle boat?
I'm gonna make a paddleboat barge. Let me see how fast I can make it spin. Let me bring it back over here. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to figure out how to
What's the name
steer
of that
this.
ship?
The SS, your fucking mother. That's what this feels like. I'm gonna call it. All right, hold on. Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ! All right, I think I've got stability control now. Alright, so I say this is a fucking swimming success. Get it? Swimming success? So yeah, I think I'm going to work off of this concept.
Is this a fin design for the paddle boat?
That was my original test bed to see if paddle boats could work. There's no fins on there. That's the thing. It's just props sitting in the water. And I just use this to raise it in and out of the water to see how, like if I go halfway is it better, but just skimming the top of the water with it is best. So I just built this as a test. And the problem with this is the smaller props need to go faster to make it move. The bigger, further away props could just actually paddle boat its way through the water, which will be better for using gears in a motor or gears in an engine. So I'll probably end up keeping this design. And you could just break off this bottom thing. This, because I mean, I built this barge and I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll do a barge. But now I'm like, well, do I do a barge with paddles? But that does not look like a paddle boat barge. It's too big already. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then I could like build an entire fucking stupidity setup over here with like the biggest, stupidest. Oh, I'm gonna build the biggest, stupidest engine ever. It's gonna be like an actual barge, like the engine in the Titanic. That's what I'm gonna build. It's gonna move my barge around from this dock right here. All right, everybody. I'll be
100 and something year old
yes.
piece of shit fucking colon.
.com. See you in the next one.